Dan iya, balik lagi dengan gua, Haikal Enes atau Casanova. Selamat pagi. Tadi gua habis nonton Argentina ya. Wah, gila. Itu soalnya ramalan ini, tapi gua nggak percaya juga sih. Ramalan dukun sing yang Gana itu katanya apa ya? Cape Verde mau nunjukin apa namanya? Eh kejutan gitu, terus bakal kalah gitu Messi, ternyata enggak, ternyata lolos, tapi cuma deg-degan sampai sampai ini ya, babak extra time. Tapi ini kita nggak main bola, nggak main MyCareer apa namanya, main manajer apa FIFA FC 26, tapi kita akan main NBA 2K ya guys ya, ngelanjutin. Gue juga udah kangen banget three point gue. Kadang gue pengen main offline, cuma nanti masa kita keskip gitu apa storynya. Jadi ya udah nggak usah berlama-lama, karena ini bentar lagi gue berangkat kerja jam 9. Jadi gue nge-live cuma sebentar aja ya guys ya. Dan ya udah langsung saja ke gamenya guys. Jadi kalian di Pildun dukung apa guys? Tapi Dundul Pildun. Tapi ya udah lah guys, ini intermezzo aja. Jadi kita langsung aja ke NBA lagi. Aduh, wait. Aduh, wait. Oke, ini sama ya. Ini cuma most recent, ini save-savean gua sama aja. Kita buka aja langsung. Oke, audio aman guys, audio aman. Aman lah guys. Lama banget gue nggak main NBA, gue kangen banget. Sebenarnya kadang tuh pengen main, cuma kalau misalkan main-main biasa kan kayak nggak seru. Gue pengen MyCareer. Ini aja juga belum masuk klub resminya NBA kan, belum masuk NBA-nya gitu. Kita masih di high school kan, masih di apa namanya, di SMA kayaknya deh, atau di kuliah nggak tahu deh, lupa gue. Pokoknya belum sampai ke tim utama lah. Jadi ya udah, coba hari ini apakah kita bisa sampai masuk utama, tim utama atau gimana gitu. Dan BTW ini shader mulu coy. Gue mau main juga shader mulu. Tuh, ini di bawah kelihatan kan ada building record shader estimate. Ngeselin banget, cok. Gue berarti udah 3 kali buka ini shader mulu. Nggak jelas gagal atau gimana tuh, nggak jelas. Sangat tidak jelas. BTW ini ya namanya, eh karakter gue gila banget ya, 3 poinnya ya. Jago banget ya. Kayak kayak aslinya coy. Tapi gue sama-sama posisi gue PG juga pas lagi ini apa namanya, pas lagi basket itu. Udah lama nggak basket nih, jadi pengen main basket ya. Ini lama banget cuk, item semua cuk. Kalian kan kalau lihat item padahal ada loadingnya nih, masih loading guys. Lama banget loadingnya cuk. Woi ayolah. Nah ini mah nggak kesampean dah, loading doang dong. Game rusak. Ini beneran kayak gini doang guys. Baru diomongin, langsung MyCareer aja nggak sih? Gimana sih kita ini NBA draft langsung, start your career apa? Loh, apa nih, ada event kah? Kita langsung ke lapangan aja lah, langsung ke TV kita. Biar nggak pakai lama ya, biar langsung main, nggak usah ngejim dulu. Biar besok besok aja ntar loading lagi guys. Semoga nggak lama sih. Ini mah cuma dapat segame cok. Udah ini loading doang, Cok. The hell. Ini main Brawl juga bisa nih. Nungguin. Nice. Kita langsung ke TV aja. Lanjutin story-nya. Apa ya? Klik apa ya? Bulat kah? Oke, kita lanjut. Loading lagi seperti biasa. Loadingnya memusingkan ini, nggak jelas banget. Ini di apa ya? NBA 2K ini nggak mikir ya. Ini lihat kayak gini pusing loh, nggak kayak loading apa namanya NBA sebelumnya. Sumpah. Apa emang sengaja ya dibikin ini propaganda elit ini? Oke, lanjut lagi. Loading lagi. Kita langsung gas ke loading lagi. Loading lagi. Kenyang loading kita hari ini.
This is a lot nicer than your place in LA, that's for sure.
Who let you into my flat?
What's up, man? It's good to see you. Good to see you.
Udahlah. Nggak usah kelamaan ya guys ya, biar langsung main aja. Ini dikejar waktu guys. Malah kayak gini ngebug, Cok. Malah ngebug, Cok. Ini game apa sih sebenarnya, Cok? Nggak bisa klik apapun. The hell, Mike. Nah, udah tuh.
Allie, you won MVP in 2 of the last
Oh,
4
ini musuh
EBA
kita ya, ini musuh
championships.
kita ya.
You have a chance to win your 3rd. What does it mean to you?
We was the best team in Europe.
Anjir, nggak bisa di skip lagi.
Championship was failure.
But any thoughts on your opponent?
Madrid.
Base.
Always sunny, too warm. Soft weather makes soft people. They only know how to feel good. But after they play us, they will feel not so good.
Oke. Nggak bisa di skip, Cok.
Hey, MP.
Wih, sombong banget, Cok.
Who knew you were so dramatic?
Diajak tos nggak mau.
At least I'm not a joke.
Belum
hey.
tahu dia.
You should know something about me. I grew up in the cold, so there's nothing soft about me.
We will see.
Aduh, nggak bisa di skip, Cok.
It's been a whirlwind rookie year for you, MP, and now you're on the verge of an EBA championship. Everyone knows that you could be headed to the NBA once the season's over. What does tonight's game mean to you, given that it might be your last with Madrid?
To Spain.
It's the biggest game of my career as of yet. Two historic teams with passionate fan bases. And a distant view
Ah.
of the skyline of Rome, Italy. Our
Cuma,
site for tonight's
oh
action.
iya gue tim Madrid ya.
Welcome
Oh, lawannya
everyone.
Turki,
We are
Istanbul,
honored
guys.
to bring you the EBA Championship game here on 2K
Mantul nggak
Sports.
suara gue?
I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Vanafitemi. It's been a long road, but now only Basket Madrid and Istanbul basketball remain.
And both of these teams are major forces in European basketball. No surprise to see them here.
Yo,
Each of them
bakal lama
standing one game away from
kita
the
tunjukkan
ultimate prize,
PG
the
terbaik di
EBA
dunia ini.
Championship.
And for Madrid, they've been helped by newcomer MP during their path to
Whoosh.
the championship.
MP has stepped up big time in knockout
Gitu, guys.
play and should be
Ini.
a major factor in
Weh.
this final. But Kuvan, he's been just as impressive for
Screen,
Istanbul.
screen, butuh
Two
screen.
great teams,
But-
but only one of them will leave
Set.
Rome a winner. And what a backdrop we have here
Anjir,
in
in
Rome
out,
for
cuy.
this incredible matchup in the EBA
Oke.
Championship.
Awal
So
tengah
much
akhir.
on the line tonight.
Ini lo gue jaga lo.
Pass to Toprak. Shoots the three. That shot missing.
Oke, gue
And
dapet
it's
rebound.
Madrid's ball.
Set, 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 set.
He's covered by Gouval. And here's Illich. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep.
Ya
Ganesh with the rebound.
Allah.
And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be
ya?
crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this
Poin gue lagi
team.
jelek apa
But
ya?
they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
Ya, oh, boleh restart nggak, guys? Bentar, fokus. Ulang. Ini gue ulangin ya. Belum ini aja, belum apa ya? Kan udah lama nggak main NBA ya. Ini terakhir nggak lagi.
So Istanbul will get the first possession.
Ini jelek banget, cok,
What a
statistiknya tadi.
backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA
Sini lo.
Championship.
Gua jaga.
So much on the line tonight.
Now here's Gouval. A three from Kaya.
Oke.
Yes, and it's Gouval
3
picking
poin
up
dia
the
masuk.
assist.
How about the high release from Kaya, making it look as easy as a warm-up shot?
And he finishes it off with a one-hand
Emot dulu.
jam.
You've got to be kidding me. Point guard, power slam,
Well, he can do a little bit of everything out there.
shoot, dish, and jam.
Yeah, you're going to see him torch the defense in all kinds of ways every time he takes the floor.
Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Oh, nice
Tuh,
shot by
temen
Ganesh.
temen gue
Sequence from Ganesh. He is
yang punya kalah,
opportunistic.
cok.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Delgado the screen.
Nah,
And he's good
maksud
on
gue
the three
gitu,
ball.
cuy.
And after the
Poin dua.
horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the Kings of Europe.
And what a
Sini lo.
journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very
Ya
tough
Allah,
Istanbul
yang
team.
jaga siapa,
Many
cok?
are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what
Oke,
is
nggak apa-apa,
clear
tampil
is that
sendiri,
he's
bagus.
upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Ini Dennis, ditolongin dia.
Outside Gouval.
Aduh, gue kesalahan lagi itu.
And he drops
Baliknya
in
lama
the
banget,
wrap-off
cok.
glass.
Just going to work
Okay, nggak apa-apa.
inside. Guvan finding his finish
okay,
at
it's okay.
close range.
Screen by Illich. To the paint. Over Kaya.
Ya
Another
Allah.
shot. And
Nice.
Illich finishes inside.
Very nice pickup of the
Nice,
offensive
second
rebound.
chance.
And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
And what a journey it's been for MP with this team. I mean, over the season, he's earned the respect of the vets.
And it's not just the vets on his team, but
Oh,
around
bagus
Europe,
banget
the other
musuhnya,
vets,
Cok.
they're taking notice as well. And that says something about MP. He doesn't get too ahead of himself, allowed himself to be taught, be coachable, and now he's a force.
Now here's Illich. The three. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Gagal.
Pass to Gouval. From 18 feet away, Madrid with the rebound. To the inside. That's no
Aduh,
good. He's
kepleset,
now
Cok.
missed 2 and made 2. And here's Istanbul.
Apa?
And Istanbul making a change.
Oke, gue diganti, Cok.
Teams making some changes here.
Waduh, malah ketinggalan lagi gue diganti. Nggak apa-apa. Gimana? Kita lihat box score dulu. Gue masih yang tertinggi. Si Dennis juga udah ngepoin 4 sama.
Second quarter and we're just over a
Mungkin
minute
mereka lebih
in.
rata ya.
Pass to Idemish. Pulls it from 20. And that's Istanbul's
Gila,
ball as
reboundnya
it
lebih
goes out of
jago
bounds and
musuhnya,
they
Cok.
keep possession.
Ini gue apaan ya? Ini gue yang bener dah.
Here's Korkmaz.
9, 8.
Here's Toprak. Montoya grabs the board. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few
Nice.
decades, and Istanbul
Oke,
is a big part of
bagus.
that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone on to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Here's Korkmaz.
Bagus banget.
And fast break Madrid. The finish. A huge slam. Man, the perfect end to that fast break.
That's a big swing right there, taking the steal and
Dang, boss.
turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
And there's no telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah.
In
Nice.
a game this tight, moments like that are the ones we usually look
Dulu
back
boleh.
on at the end as difference makers.
Cranes the three-pointer.
Yeah, not too much
Poin gua
respect
udah mulai
shown
nih,
him by
bos.
the defenders.
Istanbul
Udah mulai
trailing.
terbiasa lagi, guys.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Down low. Outside for Toprak.
Nah,
And nothing is falling right now for them. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have,
kontak
staying
dang
aggressive
harusnya
and
nih.
playing in
Gitu.
control. I think it just soared, can he, guys?
If he got up any higher on that finish, he would have to check in with air traffic control.
Played for takeoff.
Just wow.
Yeah, leaping
Gua
ability
PG
like
belum
that
dapet
is
assist
what
sih.
makes him a special kind of talent at the point guard spot.
Aku
Here's
punya
Kaya.
selalu kalah.
Pass to Toprak. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a good look for Toprak. That's exactly what Istanbul is working towards offensively.
They set the pick to the middle. Martinez.
Yo, Allah,
And it's
blok dia.
blocked by Kaya. Inside. Oh, Kaya with the stuff.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
For 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
He is definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Poin gue
Shooting
sudah
it so
mulai, guys.
efficiently.
Udah agak terbiasa ya.
Here's Korkmaz. Outside Toprak.
Itu nggak ada yang jawab juga.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Basket Madrid leading. Pass to Ibanez. Down low.
Goblok banget gue salah.
By Kaya. From downtown. Rebounded by Madrid.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
Alvarez outside. Fires the three. Korkmaz with the rebound. So it's Istanbul now. Outside for Toprak. Out to the left wing.
Mana tadi yang menghina gua?
Pass to Idemish. Launches a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Shot.
1 second left. That shot no good.
Iya, hampir buzzer
the
beater
first half
dia.
of play here in what's been a good one. Basket Madrid ahead. Up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this
si
EBA
Dennis.
championship game gets
Dennis
underway.
Lupa.
One of the things you always love about the
yang paling
EBA
jago, guys.
championship You get some contrasting styles
berani
between
lawan
the
gua,
club
guys.
teams of different
Dia umpan
countries.
terus, guys.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
So it's Istanbul now,
Stop.
trailing by 5.
Wih, bantu.
There's the triple, drills it from outside.
There's no shortage of moxie to Yilmaz's game. He's ready to fire as soon as he gets his hands on the ball.
There's the lob to the hoop, and Delgado with the slam.
You could see him give a little nod and then burst to the rim for that alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other.
Looks like they've been playing together for decades.
And that's a great play to make it a close game. Potential momentum builder, if you ask me.
Now here's Gouvan.
Dia mainnya kayak gitu ya. Di PG beneran, Cok.
And Gouvan
Dia
is an
asis-asis
elite
terus.
player for many reasons. Really, especially because he's great at passing the ball, finding shooters on his team.
To the inside.
Ya Allah, salah gua.
Steal.
Dia turnover 2 kali,
Through the
Cok.
middle for the lead. And Gouvan lays it up and in.
We know
Okay,
Gouvan
boleh.
is an elite leader on the floor, but
Kesalahan gua
it's
sih.
sometimes kind of hard to quantify how large the difference is for this team when he's out there.
People have compared Gouvan to Chris Paul in terms of the ways that he can elevate a ball club. He's got that sort of impact on a team where
Ya
role players just
Allah.
play
Kenapa
better.
3 poin gua?
Istanbul with the lead. To the paint. Here's Kaya. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Gotta be impressed with the level of concentration Kaya has. Excellent job working through the physical coverage.
Gets it to go
Nice.
from downtown.
Akhirnya
I mean, it's pretty
muncul
simple
lagi.
at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And he needs some help as well.
Saatnya kita menjadi 3-pointer terbaik di dunia.
Alvarez. Toprak covering. Got that one up quick.
He is bombing it today.
Skill kita udah nyala.
We're going to see from him.
Well, we've already
Kita jadi
seen plenty.
3-pointer
He's
terbaik di
got
dunia.
more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Drills the
Oke,
three-pointer.
dibalas.
And when you try to compare Gouvan to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gouvan gives the team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership,
Perlu
even
Stephen
defense is
Curry
very
nih.
good on that end as
Wah.
well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
The floater, and it's good for
Oke.
2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Now, Gouvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's
Stephen
taken
Curry udah
over
gua bilang.
offensively, it's been incredible.
Oke, salah gua.
Gouvan.
Tadi gua kebanyakan
Good job
selebrasi.
running that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys.
Another 3 for Madrid.
He's just feeling it. He's terrific at shooting it from the field.
Pass to Ganesh. Now Toprak. Gouvan.
Gila. Cepet banget gerakannya,
That's
Cok.
what Istanbul has to do in this EBA championship. Attack like Gouvan just did.
From outside
Alah.
the arc.
Salah,
No
salah,
good that
salah.
time.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost
Oh, dia mau
always
habisin waktu,
deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
And Toprak gets it to go.
Spreading out the floor, you
Coba,
want
coba,
them in a
coba, coba,
swing
coba.
man like Toprak.
That will count. Got it off in time, but it's no
Oh.
good. Some impressive scoring and still 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the...
Oke, jago.
Welcome back.
Dia
Only 1
paling
quarter
jago
left
sih.
to crown and eat.
Aduh, gua diganti, Cok.
He's
Jangan dulu lah.
deciding to change it up.
Ya, kalah lagi, Bang. Oke.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
With his size, you have to love the way Anil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
To hold the run, drops in the tray.
You're asking for more trouble than you handle if you're just going to let him roam free in three-point range.
And here's Istanbul. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Delgado with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Madrid.
That 3 puts them well within striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working for him.
You bet he has. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ballgame.
Let's see if they can get it in even closer.
And that one's good. Move on.
What a huge bucket in this championship game. Did you expect anyone else? Ali, Denise, Duvan,
Cepet.
There's been a lot of damage from long-range guys, and there's
habis gila lagi.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range.
Now here's Gouval. Top of the key jumper, no good. He's covered by Gouval. Down low. He nails it, and we're all tied up.
Well, it's easy to see why they go to Illich in the big moments. Great job coming up clutch right there.
Tahan.
Now here's Gouval. Tight defense on him. The 3.
Ribu yang benar.
Alvarez pulls it in. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Here's Delgado.
Nice.
And Delgado with the slam.
A dependable player when they need him most. Delgado goes out and gets a much-needed bucket.
Now here's Gouval.
Alah, lolos lagi. Kenceng banget dia.
Who else but Ali Dennis Gouvan? In these moments, you go to your best option.
He's covered by Gouval. To the middle. Takes it out to Alvarez. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Illich.
Nice.
Money!
Massive bucket from the net. Lazar Illich in the moment.
Tosnya mah gue dong.
Istanbul basketball. Shot from the top of the key. No good.
Nice.
And that's his 3rd miss. 9 for 12 shooting. And we can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, burn some clock while they have the lead. Make it your friend. Get their number. Text them.
One of the more seasoned players on the floor. Illich doing a wonderful job in the pick and roll.
And here's Istanbul. Gouval with it. Montoya picks him up.
Wah, anjir, ngeri.
In the big spots, Yilmaz, big time.
And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that will put them up 2.
MVP. Yo.
And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive
Flower
free
M.
throws. That'll force them into a
Time out
three-point
guys.
attempt.
Timeout called.
Rinyo. Bedanya setengah bola.
So they don't necessarily need to go for the 3.
Dia jangan sampai 3 poin.
Easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick 2 might be the better play. Let's see what they do. They worked it in nicely right there.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up 2.
A captain on this team. Sergio Montoya is seen as a leader, someone his teammates look up to both on and off the floor. A three-pointer here would be big.
A chance to tie it up with the game on the line.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the
Bola itu loh.
first free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. And it's
Udah
a 5-point
menang.
game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Oh, and that is it. Basket Madrid are on top of the world. They are the kings of Europe.
Gimana,
And they
Dennis?
left no doubt about it with their win
Let's
tonight.
see, bro.
Now you think about the scenes right now going on in the streets of Madrid. This is a team that
Win the EBA, anjay, Europe basketball.
When first we meet, I think America. Flabby, lazy, boring, ugly, stupid.
Where are we going with this, Lazar?
So I test you, watch others test you. Watch you pass every test. So then I think he must not be American. He must be Slovenian like me. His only way he can be so tough.
I don't know. Might be half Slovenian on my mother's side.
You see, I told you! I told you!
And I told you that he's not to like you.
I don't like him.
No.
I don't.
See?
I love you!
Hey, no jokes is still mad corny, bro. But I rock with you.
That's right.
Let's go. The word for jokes, huh? The happier he is.
And I am happiest man in the world! Champion!
Correct.
Let's go. Give it up.
Akhirnya guys. Kalau screenshotan itu di mana sih screenshotan Steam? B2W.
MP.
Yes, yeah.
When you think back on when you first arrived in Madrid to now
Bentar deh,
winning the
gampang.
EBA championship, all within a matter of months, what's been the biggest surprise for you?
I guess how fast the new became normal.
Kalau masa
I
pakai
mean-
lama lah.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want to keep you from enjoying your win, but I did want to ask about the upcoming.
I play. Contribute to ini. Contribute
I
to
mean,
winning.
I get the challenge for them. I'm just another young guy. They're
Lanjut. Terus.
welcome.
Oh, bapak mama kita, Jay.
Look at this.
How can you afford all this?
Ma, can I get a hello before you start questioning my finances?
I missed you.
I missed you more, Ma.
You look strong.
That's because I am.
Hey, did you bring my saffron?
Yeah, man, straight from La Mancha.
Good man, good man.
And for you, Ma, Prince from El Prado.
Oh. You didn't have to get me anything.
Yes, he did.
How else would you know I was thinking about you? But hey, leave that stuff here, and we'll go talk to Austin and Xander, and afterwards we could chill. Come on.
Oh iya.
There they are.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Film
Good to
me?
see
And
you.
I don't see any cameras.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
What?
I already told you we're not filming a reality TV show. You're not gonna be surrounded by a bunch of cameras. We're filming content for my socials.
That's a fair question, though. If I'm recording, you'll know it. I use a DSLR mostly.
Whatever that means, take your word for
Masih
it.
pakai lama lah. Oke. NBA draft kah? Gaskeun. Wih, gua tadi mana? Gua mau main sama siapa ya? LeBron kan? Ini masih LeBron kan? Oh iya, LeBron katanya mau ke The Warriors, ke Golden State, sama Curry sama Damon Green, terus Anthony Davis, cok. Ade, cok. Gila itu tim udah sih. Yang West udah nangis saya di pojokan, cok. Auto win itu. Gila. Ya, gue mau main sama LeBron gue. Yes. Sebelum LeBron ini. Sebelum LeBron apa namanya? Apa? Pensiun. Kita akan bersaing dengan anaknya LeBron juga. Akankah guys kita masuk Lakers?
I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway if you want to blow off some steam.
What are you talking about, Pops? I'm not trying to get all sweaty before they call.
You know who is 2 picks from now. Barring something totally unexpected, you're still on track to be the pick.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Sacramento's on the phone. They're seriously considering drafting you.
Yeah, tell them we're not interested.
Look, I did, and if you are set on that, they'll respect it, but they're offering to make you.
Wah, bench apa gue di Kings tapi jadi start. Pilihan sulit. Gue di start dulu, gue pengen cari jam terbang
Let's
gue.
do it.
You want to switch.
Sorry banget untuk Lakers ya.
That's what we wanted.
You did
That's what we wanted.
Oke, gue pengen cari ini dulu. Sorry banget, gue pengen cari apa namanya jam terbang gue dulu, biar gue sering main dulu. Saatnya guys. Sudah saatnya guys. Udahlah, kita langsung main aja lah. Gimana sih? Oh, ke court. Gimana ya kemarin? Nah, ini. Ternyata kita bisa pakai skateboard, coy. Oh, jir. Udah pakai mobil. Oke. Saatnya kita di Kings ya, guys ya. Sorry banget, guys. Gue masuk Kings. Sama Fox ya. Fox
Since
masih
the
di
beginning
Kings
of
ya.
the season is about to.
Aduh, apa nih? Maksudnya apa nih? Game selection. Oh, get more than 25. Protects. Win dulu dah. Wah, nggak usah yang
MP coming at you with a big announcement. There's more out
nggak
of
usah yang
bounds.
muluk-muluk. Kita harus menang dulu.
Okay.
Kita cari
How
menang.
was that?
Great.
Oke, terus udah langsung main lah. Udah langsung main, nggak usah kelamaan. Ayo. Lama sekali loadingnya, ngeselin. Ya Allah, shader segala. Free kick Messi shot on goal semua, tapi benar-benar ke ini semua ya. Ke tepi semua, gila banget.
Yeah. Excuse
Nih,
me,
udah.
fellas, your pick is here.
Lama-lama lah, aku udah masuk king. Saatnya guys. Next game langsung next game aja. Apa sih? Udah, gue mau next game dulu, nanti kita keliling-kelilingnya setelah nanti ya. Ini paling satu game lagi gue terus gue off stream guys. Karena ini udah di jam segini udah keburu ya guys ya. Makanya jangan lama-lama nih next game. Ayo. Gue jadi starter kan kalau di Kings kan tadi. Kings apa Phoenix? Oh, lawannya Phoenix Suns. Ini di kandangnya mereka dulu ya. Oke. Boleh. Lawannya Devin Booker, guys. Kalau yang ini siapa ya? Johnson siapa? Yang kemarin menang, yang menang NBA playoff. Itu masih di sini nggak sih? Umpanin gua. Balasan dulu, bos. N kelamaan.
For this young man, a lot of hard work and a winding road to get to this point. MP beginning his NBA journey here tonight. Welcome everyone to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's the professor in at the one. Tim, opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
A tad, Brian, a tad.
Now here's Booker, 6 to shoot. Pass to Gillespie. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
And Booker just doesn't look for his own shot. He is more than willing to share the ball.
And now let's check in with Ali to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Ali.
Thanks so much. Well, if you haven't heard MP's name before, you're...
Bentar, kameranya kurang ke atas lagi, Cok. Mana sih? Kamera. Nah, ini nih. Gimana hacknya? Oh, ini nih. Aduh, 10 ya, paling mentok ya. Adalah 10 dah.
Not alone. He's had a rise from obscurity to this NBA starting lineup. Tonight, MP gets his first chance to shine on the NBA stage, and if he continues his current trajectory, he won't be unknown for long.
All right, we'll see how he does. Thanks a lot. And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Sacramento. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Now Williams. Pass to Gillespie. Six on the shot clock. From downtown. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to O'Neal. The three ball. Drops in the three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's the professor. Sacramento again missing. The Suns lead by 6. From outside the arc. And it's Brooks missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
DeRozan passes to the professor. Here's Levine. Fires the three. Counted from distance. The professor's got 5 now. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster. You can see what the upside is with him.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to... Taking a look at the Kings. Zach LaVine out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's the professor in at the 1. Now here's Green. Still without a bucket.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him. And the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
Pass to Fleming. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6 to the inside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Misses the 3. Kings trail by 5. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Down low. Oh, it's stolen.
Nggak bisa ini cuy, restart cok, anjing.
Allen outside. Pass to Fleming. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Booker. Here's Iguodala. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. From 10 feet away. Westbrook, the pass to the professor. To the paint. Here's Achiuwa. No problem on the jumper in close. Achua's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. And here's Booker from behind the arc. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
And why is Booker so consistent from game to game? It's because he's got picture-perfect mechanics.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's the professor. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. The professor's got 10 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
A different look for Phoenix. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodaro. And it's O'Neal in for Green. Sacramento also making some changes. Hunter comes in for Achua. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Zach LaVine. For three, O'Neal hits the trifecta. 9 points in the game.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
And it's the professor missing. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Shot is good by Gillespie.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's the professor. He's got 10. Three-pointer off the mark. Inside. Here's Gillespie. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Kings trail by 12. Looking to win the run. The professor with a bucket. The professor's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his 2nd in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
Pass to Gillespie. And here's Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Gillespie passes to Booker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Masih bisa.
And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
Time show. Nggak usah kelamaan.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Gue masih perlu poin nih untuk ngejar.
All right, guys. And that is going to do it for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. Do you have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Now let's send it down to Ali, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gillespie in at the point. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. Here's the professor, following the score by Phoenix. Sinks it from distance.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And changes for the Suns, legs. In the front office, coaching, you name it.
Yeah, Brian, you had the feeling changes were coming for this roster as well. Arguably the most disappointing team last season. A hard reset may have been needed. While protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
This one for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Suns trail by 4. Outside Booker. Over Levine. Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Brooks. No points so far. Shot to stop the run, and he hits the jumper for 2.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Fires the 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Langsung memecahkan rekor, coba.
Pass to Williams. Now Booker. Shoots over Levine. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Offensive rebound. Counted. And now it's a 10-point Kings lead.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Jangan sampai kalah lagi loh. Oke, gue main lagi. Saatnya kita aktifkan skill satunya ya, Giza.
And the Suns shooting pretty well at 45%. On the court for Sacramento, Domantas Sabonis out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's the professor in at the point.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
The Kings lead by 11. Here's the professor. Banked it in off the glass. The professor's got 36 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Green against Westbrook. Here's Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Well, the defense was there, but Booker is strong enough as a finisher to get through that contact.
Here's the professor.
Kalau bisa ngimbangin.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th.
Bantu.
Sabonis with a screen on Booker. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Sacramento leading by 10. O'Neal pulls it in. 3 on 3. Pass to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Some changes for Phoenix. Williams is checked in for Iguodala. Dylan Brooks comes in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Green. Sacramento also making some changes. Murray's checked in for Achiuwa. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And it's Levine in for Russell Westbrook. Brooks outside. Williams a screen on DeRozan. Now a pass to Williams. From downtown. And he nails it.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth. And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Levine against Booker.
Aduh, ketipu gue.
Cash from downtown.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Oh, he can't get the layup. Booker drawing the double. Outside O'Neal. Can't get the 3.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Wow. Oh, It's fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Yes, sir, with the three.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Nope. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Now Brooks from deep. Murray pulls it down. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
The three ball is down.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Here's Murray. Fires the three. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Thank you for that, Allie. For three, booyah! He sinks the triple.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Kings.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the professor.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. He lets it go. So the Kings win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel
a great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you broke.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Tom. And that about does it for the...
Gue harus tambahin 3 point gue sih. Itu 3 point menyelamatkan gue banget, Cok. Coba gue harus tambahin. Mana ya? Progression. Atribut nggak sih? Nah, ini gue bisa. Gue uangnya 8.000. Bisa buat 3 point aja nih. 3 point tuh yang menyelamatkan gue, Cok. Kita habiskan ke 3 point aja. Udah, sini ya. Buat gas. Poin gue 80 nih. Itu yang menyelamatkan gue sih. Aduh, ini kita keliling bentar. Aduh, ada telepon lagi. Aduh, pencet nggak tahu. Ya, kepencet lagi. Bodo amat lah. Apa lagi? Jangan sibuk. Oke. Tuh. Oh, ini isinya begitu. Oh, ini lanjutan. Oh, liquid. Complete the boot. Coba masuk dulu deh, bentar. Apa nih? Kontrak ya? Tanda tangan kontrak kah? Tadi cuma percobaan gitu dulu apa gimana? Oh, enggak. Oke. Harus ke MyCareer. Mana cara guys, habis ini gue mau off dulu guys.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA.
Endorsement. Boleh. Sign kontrak ya. Apa nih? Oh, maksudnya ini.
Yeah, I mean,
oke. Tahu.
that all looks great. Austin.
Hey, there he is.
Debutnya langsung jadi MVP ya gue ya. Complete endorsement introduction. Selanjutnya kita lawan Jazz. Oke. Go to the arena dulu.
In the house.
Oke. Kita tinggal lanjutin main nggak sih?
Kicks MP.
Ini kah? Ini apa nih? Coba dulu. Sebelum off kita room tour bentar. Lah, main lagi cuy, gimana ya? Di jam segini lagi. Nggak bisa exit lagi ya, udah try.
Well, it is a special night for this young man. The home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Jackson. Bailey out there with George. Then it's Lowry Markkinen. And it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's the professor in at the 1. You know, thinking about the time that MP spent in Europe, he played a season for the powerhouse team Basket Madrid while he was there.
Madrid might not be in the NBA, but they are a massive club in Europe. For MP to break in and earn minutes there gives good reason as to why he might find success here in the NBA.
And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
And that one drops for him.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here is Markkinen. After the three-pointer from the professor, Jackson misses. Al Levine. Red ball movement here by the Kings. Murray, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
The 3-ball, that's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And you like as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
George passes to Bailey. Trying to find Jackson, he's got it now. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's the professor, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Launches it. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jazz trail by 7. In the corner, George with it. Sabonis grabs the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
A professor, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nice.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy.
Gue diganti dulu. Oke. Kuarter 2 dia
First he
masuk.
wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. There's no doubt Sabonis has developed RJ into one of the best big men in the NBA. A double-double machine.
Yeah, and what's most impressive about his 2024 performance, he had a game where he was the first player in NBA history to have a triple-double without missing a shot, turning the ball over, or committing a foul. It was literally a perfect game.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Nurkic is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Keontae George. Then it's Collier. And it sends the ball in at the small forward position.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Shots good by Achua.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Collier, that's good.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's the professor. He's got 11. On the wing, Levine. Another three for Sacramento.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Here's Collier. Great D that time from the professor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out to the wing. Shoots the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Collier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a new front office taking over in Sacramento this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines. And significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you guys.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. You look at Kessler, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Here's Collier. He's got 8, 4 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Collier's got 10 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
The professor's shot is off. Jazz trailed by 19. To the inside. The shot, no good. Hunter with some nice defense.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. It's getting out.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Three-pointer Markkanen gets the three-pointer to fall.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Here's the professor. Oh, good with the triple. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bailey. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
Here's the professor. That's 3 off the mark. Outside, Markkanen fires the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing.
And it's time now for the... And that's all for us. Now...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's the professor in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off.
Jazz trail by 15. From 8, a nice shot by George. George has got his second basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's the professor. Sinks the triple. And the Kings lead by 16.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. From the arc. Drains the 3-pointer. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's the professor. He's got 23. It's good from long range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
George passes to Kessler. Jackson kicks to George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. That's 10 points for George. Here's the professor. He's got 26, and the Kings another 3.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
George finds Markkanen. Back to George. Outside, Markkanen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Levine. Here's the professor. He's guarded by Markkanen. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. To the paint. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Ace Bailey.
Showing off his strength, Sabonis powers through the foul and gets it to fall.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis, they're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
The professor passes to Sabonis. There's the lob to Sabonis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Look at Sabonis showing off that athleticism.
1:44 left in the third. Pass to Bailey. Outside, Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's the professor, defended by George. The professor, and he makes good on the layup. The professor's got 11 in the second half.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Out left to the wing. Bailey passes to Jackson. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Stolen by Markkanen. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bailey. Jackson up top. Outside Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Kessler finds George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 15 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
It's good. 33 points for the professor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 8. Into the lane. It's George on the wing. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got George. Nurkic is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
Ini gue cari ini ya, gue cari double-double ya.
Here's Collier.
Poin dulu nih, double-double nih cari ini.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Nurkic, and the layup's good off the glass.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Inside, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Kings lead by 19.
Apakah jadi double-double pertama kita?
The Jazz making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Jazz shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Sensabaugh. Outside, George lets it go with a 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Kings leading now by 19. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Bucket is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the win.
And the Jazz with possession. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. To the middle. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Jazz with possession here. Jackson dishes to George. Back to Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Here's the professor. Pass to Murray. Here's the professor. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
George passes to Kessler. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
So both teams changing it up here. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now. That ended last year when they really bottomed out.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Collier, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with
Emang gue 3 point berapa kali sih ini? 11. Oh ya, masuk 11.
This, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the professor.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
We'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Bailey's checked in for the Jazz. Kessler is screen on West. The three. No good that time. There's Jackson with the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Monk. Here's the professor. Down low. Monk outside. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. And here's George. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win.
I think we'll say we can special player.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just
back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot.
Santai-santai. Oke. Kita utamain chemistry dulu, guys. Fans nanti lah endorse. Tapi sebenarnya fans biar endorsean kita makin kencang, terus nanti kan kita upgrade ininya makin mantap. Nih atributnya. Kita push ini dulu sampai full. 4 bodo amat. Paling penting nih untuk membalikan keadaan soalnya.
Oke guys, terima kasih yang sudah menonton guys. Terima kasih yang sudah like, terima kasih yang sudah subscribe. Dan sampai jumpa di live-live atau video-video selanjutnya. Sorry banget gue nggak cuma sebentar ya, ini lumayan lama lah, 1,5 jam. Dan thank you yang sudah menonton, yang sudah like, yang sudah subscribe, yang sudah support gue terus. Dan gue emang pengen lagi main ini dan Argentina menang juga. Nanti kayaknya ada nobar di tanggal 7 Argentina lawan Mesir. Itu berarti babak berapa? 16 besar ya. Di Monas Biliar, Monas PES. Dan terima kasih nanti yang mau berkunjung. Dan kalau misalkan Spanyol lawan Portugal kayaknya nggak ada nobar karena jam 2 mulainya, mungkin sampai subuh. Mungkin nanti kita ada nobar di tempat lain, tapi thank you banget. Dan assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye. Selamat malam minggu nanti ya. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum. Terima kasih guys.